So I finally did it. Yes, I've spent the past week reading through this god-awful book, and if people are still thinking that I still need to read this book because this has all the evidence in it, I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't. This book is absolutely god-awful. Let's get real for a second. Max Gerson, the guy who came up with the Gerson therapy, was a quack even before he was a quack even when he was in Germany. You see, he was originally started his treatments, shall we say, as a look toward tuberculosis. However, a treatment, actual one that worked, was discovered for tuberculosis. Gerson here decided to continue treating people with food on tuberculosis. However, the treatment didn't have very good results. You can look up the files in Germany themselves. They are available. And so what happened? Well, now with his, his tuberculosis, his Gerson treatment, basically being laughed at for being, a quack, thinking that, you can cure tuberculosis by basically juicing, shall we say, was laughed at. His only recourse was to move to the US. Because, again, he was an absolute quack. So, he now decided to try his hand at cancer. And oh boy, it just doesn't get any better, because this book claims that these are undisputable cases of where his treatment cured cancer. So, this is the book, and we're just going to pick out a case. Oh, that's one in the middle. No, pictures. Yeah. Here we are. Case number 3. Patient was first admitted to the James Whitecombe Ridley Hospital on March 3rd, 1943, complaining of swelling in the upper lip, which had become progressively larger since she was 2 years old. Past and family histories were entirely negative. Physical examination showed a soft tumour mass involving the upper lip, where there was a scar from a previous attempt at removal. The mass, the mass was removed on the 9th of March 1943, and the surgery was found to be quite extensive with some pressure to the underlying bone. But basically, the surgery had worked. Essentially, he even goes on to say that it had worked. Now, hang on a second. This guy goes on to claim that 3, apparently him giving her his treatment, when she'd already had conventional medicine that had worked and had proven to be worked, even in 1943, had worked. The conventional treatment had worked. Gerson then, as they are still doing now, piggyback off conventional medicine. They claim that people have been miraculously cured when they've had conventional treatments. I'm sorry, do not buy this book. I'm quite frankly going to burn it after I've made some more videos about it, because, oh my, there is so much to comment on this book. So, if you want to see what we go into, like, comment, rate, subscribe, whatever, because we ain't finished with this book, which is going to be literally burned once we're finished with it. But yeah, don't bother buying it. It's a waste of time. The guy and his daughter are quacks, and anyone who thinks that the Gerson therapy can cure cancer is flat out wrong. Because it isn't a cure for cancer, it isn't a cure for AIDS, it isn't a cure for Parkinson's, and any other disease or degenerative disease these assholes want to claim it is. So that's my review on Max Gerson's A Cancer Therapy, a Result of 50 Cases.